We are going live with Janee, CEO of Herbifusion. Right now, we are about to vibe out real quick. We are vibing, letting a couple people join. Thanks to everybody that is joining. Hi, Sierra. But yes, as I said earlier, we are vibing. Had a little bit of difficulty, but we are working it out. And like I said, shameless plug, I am wearing Romeo Must Die shirt from MusicalChaos.com and royal earrings in pink. Okay, our guest is here. Just sent the request, so you should be able to come in a second. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? So let
I'm
me cut
doing great.
the DJing real quick. I'm
I
so
love it.
happy
I
to
love it.
have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate it.
It's no problem, no problem. So before we get into it, we got to do the mental health check. How are you feeling today?
Uh, I'm feeling great, to be honest with you. I'm feeling really good. I can honestly say that I'm feeling great.
That's good. You look great. That's first and
Thank you. Thank
foremost.
you so much. Thank you.
Alrighty. So let's jump right into it, girl. Because
Yes, yes.
the people, we all want to know about Hervey Fusion. And by the way, I've used it. I love it.
And I thank you.
I had the Isaiah salve,
Yeah,
and I hope I'm saying it right. And then the lip oil, which is
yes.
just life.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
thank you so much for, for supporting me. I truly appreciate it. I really have to say this before, we really start.
Hmm.
Just, I just want to say thank you for any individuals that have giving Herbifusion the chance because, it's really, really hard out here. There's so many skincare companies out here and, I'm competing with everyone else. So I'm just so grateful. I'm thankful, for giving Herbifusion a chance. So thank you for that.
Absolutely, girl. And it's like, yeah, we do often feel like we're competing with other people, but like what my friend always tells me is just like we're there's room for all of us to win in a sense, and
Absolutely.
we all have our own lane. And just me using your products, I know, like, at least I haven't so far come across anything like it. So
Thank you. That
yeah,
that means
like,
the world to me. Means
yeah,
the
it's
world to me.
amazing. And my skin is like super sensitive, so it's always like important for me to use like natural stuff, organic stuff, and please ignore the New York background.
Girl, don't worry. My kids are
I,
upstairs. You'll hear footsteps and maybe screaming or something. So don't worry.
yeah, because I'm just like, I live in the city. I live in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, and I live on a like busy street, so there's motorcycles going by. You'll probably hear sirens because I'm not too far from a hospital. It's a hot mess. But first things first, like I said, welcome to Goddess Soul Goddess Chat. This is episode 2. So you're our second guest. We want to know, who are you and where are you from?
So my name is Janee Northstar. I am the owner, founder, CEO of Herbifusion. Um, I was born and raised in Panama for 10 years. And after 10 years, I moved to the States, to Virginia, to live with my dad. Throughout the years, I've moved due to the military. My our last duty station, I'm also a veteran. So our
Okay.
last duty station was Colorado, but we ended up coming back to Virginia. So we're back here and we love Virginia. We have my family here, my husband's family here. So yeah, so this is where we're at right now.
I definitely have to make it down to Virginia. I have to go
Yeah,
to
you
Virginia
should come and
Beach.
visit. Come
Yes,
visit.
I need to see what Virginia is about, because I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I have family that's also from there, and they're
Oh,
also
really?
veterans. So
Right.
yeah, for
That's
sure, for
amazing.
sure.
That's
So tell us more about Herbifusion. Like, what inspired Herbifusion, and what brought it to life.
Herbifusion is my fifth baby. I am a mother of four. Um, Herbifusion started, I want to say, about 10 years ago or so. Obviously, I wasn't selling my skincare products, but it started 10 years ago. And the reason why I decided to make skincare products was because of my son. My son, he's now 12, and he has had still, problematic skin all his life. And when I say problematic, it's like, he could sweat and maybe not quickly take a shower, and then he'll break out easily. So we had to battle with that for so long. And, I was just getting tired of going to doctor's appointment, people prescribing, medications for his skin, and nothing ever worked. They tried to do the steroid shots. They tried to, man, I mean, countless, Eucerin, the products that are out there that's supposed to be 100% clean without chemicals. Nothing worked. And I am not saying that none of those products work, but they didn't work for my son, and because of that, I had to, educate myself and understand how the skin works. And because of that, I went to YouTube like everyone else, and I started Googling and researching skincare products for sensitive skin, what to do, what to use, what type of herbs and things like that. So I really became obsessed with trying to find a remedy for my son because of his skin, because of the issues he was having. And seeing him like that, breaking out, I mean, he was like allergic to grass. He was, I mean, just anything was
So he
such
has
an issue
very,
for him.
very sensitive skin.
Oh my God, like fabric softener, detergents, anything will break him out. And I just could not get it together. And as a new mother, it was really hard. It was hard for me and my husband to try to figure out what was going on and how to fix this problem. So,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, I'm doing my research. I'm a, first time mom trying to figure out how to help him out. Like I said, nothing was helping him. And then I just came across so many pages about shea butter. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, I've heard obviously about shea butter, but I didn't know what was the benefits behind it. And I was very intrigued by it because, the testimonies that people were giving about, the great things that has happened to them by using shea butter. I was just like, this cannot be real. This cannot be real. What is going on? So I decided to research about shea butter and where it came from and how it's made and things like that and the benefits behind it. So I had purchased my first shea butter, and I remember, I didn't have none of the tools that I have now. I remember getting the block of shea butter, a fork, and I submerged it in eucalyptus oil, and I was just mashing it. And I'm like, this better work. This better work because I'm sick and tired of trying everything on his skin.
Yeah.
So once I did that, I remember applying it on my son's skin. Clearly, everything takes time. That's one of the main things that I also like to let people know. This is not a magic potion. This is not, it doesn't have a whole bunch of chemicals that, things happen just overnight. It's not that,
Mm-hmm.
it takes time. You have to make sure that you use it well, and consistency is the key. So I'm, mixing it or whatever the case may be. I put it on him, the first day, nothing. Okay, whatever. Second day, I'm seeing a little bit of a difference. Third day, I see, they're scabbing and the wounds are closing up. Then, like by the fifth day, it's like completely closed. And
Mm-hmm.
that had never, ever, ever happened with any other products out there. And so I was like, wow, like I found something finally, I found something that actually works. And so with that being said, that was like the key I unlocked. I cracked the code.
Yeah.
And so after that, I educated myself with shea butter, herbs, the types of oils that works best for your skin, the type of herbs that are medicinal for your skin. I mean, I went insane, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing countless of research. Obviously I don't know it all, but throughout my years, I've seen how it works and how the skin can heal itself if you treat it nicely. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was amazing for me. This journey obviously is, I'm still, going through this journey, but from for seeing my son not being able to, regulate his skin to now. And I'm like, wow, it really works. You know what I mean? So that was one of the main reasons that I started, creating shea butters. And it was because of him, because I wanted him to have healthy skin because, I'm his mom, I'm his
Yeah.
protector, I'm his everything. And I just
Hmm.
wanted him to be okay. And
Yeah.
so because of that, it just opened up a new world for me for skincare. So Herbofusion is all about skincare. It's a vegan skincare company, and I use absolutely no chemicals, no additives. It's cruelty free. Like I said, it's 100% vegan. I use high quality, top notch oils, and I get my shea butter from this amazing vendor. She is from Ghana, and she literally she has the nuts. She, her family, her village, gets the nuts, and she extracts the nut from it. I really don't know everything how it works, but it's
Hmm.
100% raw. She doesn't have a machine, she has people doing it. And then from that, I get it imported to the US, and then that's exactly how I use it. So it's 100% clean, 100% raw. It's high quality. So I'm excited that I found her, because I know the shea butter that I was using previously, it was not good. It was not good. And I know there's a lot of people out there saying, oh, I use shea this, shea that, but is it raw? Is it unrefined? Is it clean? Is it 100% pure? There's so many things that goes on when it comes down to choosing the right shea butter. Some shea butters, they have clay in them because they don't want for the butters to melt quickly.
Yeah.
Some shea butters already have additives on them, or some shea already are refined, which means it's not bad, but it has already additives added on to them.
Hmm.
So many things out there. And I literally focus on choosing the right ingredients that are actually going to work. The right carrier oils, the right vitamin E, the right shea, so it can actually work. So I do my research on all of my ingredients, and I choose the absolute best, from, like I said, from the shea butter all the way down to the herbs, because it's supposed to work. It's supposed to heal the skin. I try not try, but I absolutely refrain myself from using cheap products, because I actually want my products to work. So
Yeah.
that's mainly what Herbofusion is about. Is a vegan skincare company. I handcraft, body butters, oils, salves, face wash. I do it all myself. I do it by hand, and I try to help with the healing process of the skin. I don't, I refrain from saying that I cure, because I don't cure the skin. I am not a doctor. I'm not licensed. I'm just very knowledgeable when it comes down to herbs and things like that. And I do believe that my products work because of what I've seen, what has happened to my child, myself, and other people. And
And I can
it
attest to
definitely
that.
works. It works.
Yeah. I can absolutely attest to
And
that.
I think I'm losing service. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Good?
can hear you now. Hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, what I was saying was I can attest to it too, since I've used some of your products, and like I told you, like my lips love the oil, my
I know.
skin loves the salve. It's so dope. And I know you have like four beautiful children, and all of you guys'
Thank
skin
you.
are like A1, not
Thank
a
you so
blemish in
much.
sight. So I know, I know for a fact you're doing everything right. Like whether you feel like, oh, I'm not licensed or whatever, like exactly what you're doing is the right thing. So
Yes, and it's about honesty. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, and it's so crazy, because I really want people to know that what I'm handcrafting is the absolute best. Like, I spend countless of hours on choosing what oil is top tier. You know what I'm saying? What is
Hmm.
top of the line? What is going to actually, and it's not about what's more expensive. It's not about that. It's about what the quality of the oil.
Yeah.
There's, and there's so many different things. There's, a lighter shade, a darker shade, the more potent, the one that's not potent, and things like that is what I really focus on, because I know what is going to work for our skin, which
Yeah.
is really important. And we always say, hey, I want to, self-care, I want to take care of my body internally, but we also have to worry about the outer.
External.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So, I really, really, really focus on that. And I'm so hard on myself when it comes down to that, because I want people to actually see and know that, what I'm making is not just, it's not just something that's so simple. Like it's complicated in a sense, but it's complicated in a good way.
Yeah.
So, because I want it to work, I want to, be able to help with the healing process of the skin for sure.
Absolutely. That is so dope. And like just hearing about the whole story behind it is like exciting. Like big ups to your son because
Thank you.
he is the birth of Urban Fusion.
Yes,
Like,
that's my baby. I mean,
yes.
he's 12 now, like I said, and you know, even now sometimes, he's a boy, he's a basketball player. He'll go out there, sweat it all out, come back inside and thinks that he can just sit. And he can't. Unfortunately, he just doesn't
Typical
have
boy
that type of
stuff.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to absolutely go upstairs, go take a shower, take care of your skin. And then that's how, with the consistency, that's how he stays with his skin clear and radiant and beautiful. His melanated skin is just beautiful. So I tell him all
Mhm.
the time, you have to take care of yourself, you have to take care of your skin. You unfortunately have super sensitive skin, so you can't sit in sweat, you can sit in dirt, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So
boys. I know that struggle all too well. I have super sensitive skin. I
mhm,
had like eczema problems when I was like younger. So I
yeah,
100% understand and get it. And it isn't easy. Like, so organic, like you said, vegan products all the way.
yeah,
That's the way to go. And it's just something even more special when it comes from, not just your mom, like given that
right,
you're his mom, but like just from like somebody's hands, like made
right,
with love,
absolutely,
made with organic
absolutely.
products, made with, products straight from the motherland. Just
uh,
that's
that's
amazing.
it's the
And
beauty. That's the beauty about it. And
I'm
you
here
know
for it. I'm like
yeah,
waiting to like as soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna be like, herberfusion.com because I definitely need to stock up on some stuff. It's been a while. It's that
thank you
time.
so much. I mean, just giving me this opportunity, like I said, is more than enough. I'm just so grateful. And I tell them, yes, I tell people monetary is amazing. Of course, who doesn't want to make money? But
Mhm.
just for, giving my product a chance is what really matters to me. And then word of mouth. Hey, have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried that? So I'm just so grateful for you, just for giving
Thank
me that chance.
you.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thanks. That made me like very, yeah. The next question I have for you though, what are some of your daily habits as an entrepreneur?
Oh man. Well, I don't want to sound cliche, but every day when I wake up, I thank God for waking me up.
That's not
Um,
cliche, girl. We
that
should
is,
be doing that normally.
that
Sometimes I
is
kick myself
absolutely,
in the
I
butt
don't
because
want
I
to sound
need
like, oh
to.
my God. But no, it's the truth. I thank God every day for waking me up, for allowing me to be here another day, for just allowing me to be able to touch people's lives, change people's lives, when it comes
Mhm.
down to their skin. um I know the struggle, like I said, with skin issues and things like that, and I know it may seem to other people like it's not a big deal, but it really is. When you have skin problems, skin conditions, eczema, like you said, psoriasis, dry skin, that stops you from being yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I wake up and I'm always so grateful to be here another day. But daily habits as a mother, I wake up with my babies. I help the two older ones either get ready for school. They're old enough to get ready for school, and then my two younger ones, I stay home with them, and we have like learning sessions, and then once I get them settled, I work on Herbofusion. I come down and I deal with inventory, restocking things, either promoting, taking pictures. I do it all. Like
Yeah.
I create, I make the labels, I promote, I ship, I do it all. I've been fortunate enough to have a dear friend of mine, you know, right along with my husband and my family. And she comes to my house like on Tuesdays and she helps me out. So shout out to Daria. I don't know if you're here, but if you are, thank you so much. So she helps me out sometimes with, you know, labeling and things like that, when
Mhm.
she does have the time. And I'm just so grateful for that. But definitely work on inventory and how to promote, you know, my product, my brand, reaching out to people, and things like that. So that's like one of the daily things that I do. I try
Mhm.
to focus on what can I do best and how can I better myself when it comes down to my business and my personal life. So I would say
Yeah.
that's probably my daily thing.
And it honestly takes a village. Like,
Yeah.
as a fellow entrepreneur, and people think it's like, easy to be a full-time boss of yourself and it's not.
Yeah.
Like you said, we do the promotion, we do like, it's just a bunch of stuff that we do. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But for
I'm
sure.
I'm telling you. You know, previously I was working a full-time job for the government, and you know, my husband and I talked about it, and, you know, he pretty much gave me the green light, and I ended up quitting. And I'm just like, I am going to focus on my business. I really feel and believe that this is something that people need to know about, as far as like the vegan skincare products, because it's so
Mhm.
effective and it works. So I decided to put all of my focus on my own business that, you know, I feel like it'll work for people, it'll benefit people. So, you know, now that I don't have my full-time job, I have more than enough time to focus on Herbifusion and making Herbifusion better so it can grow. So it's definitely a breath of fresh air, not having to
Yeah.
work for someone else, you know. But I work
Hmm.
24/7 now, so
Girl, it's an all day job for sure.
all
My
day,
next
every day.
question for you is, what is some stuff that you learned as an entrepreneur, right? That you
Mhm.
also apply to your everyday life?
Oh man, so many things, but I would say the number one would be being organized. If you are not organized or don't have a sense of schedule, honey, you are not going to make it in this business. You have to have some sort of schedule when you are a business owner. I give myself deadlines, I give myself goals, and I also have, you know, like meetings like, well, this is my first live, but meetings with other people, trying to network and get my product out there. And I feel like if I don't have a sense of schedule, if I'm not organized, if I don't at least write it down somewhere, everything just gets messed up. And I'd rather have some sense of organization and have things in a schedule so I can meet whatever meeting or meet any type of goals and things like that. So definitely being organized would be my number one thing that I would say as an entrepreneur now is super important. And I mean, I've kind of always been organized, being that I was in the army, you know, but at the same time, now that it's my own business,
Mhm.
it's like times 10. So I would say being organized definitely taught me that. Having a schedule.
Absolutely. So, next thing is, what is your favorite thing about your brand? And what is the most challenging thing about being an entrepreneur to you? Like, the most challenging.
My favorite thing would have to be the testimonies that I get. Um, like that, it melts my heart 100% when I get a message or a DM or an email saying, hey, you don't know me, but I use such and such, and it cleared my skin up. And I'm so grateful and I'm thankful for you creating this product, ABC. And I'm just like, wow, like people are really, people are using my products and it's, you know, they noticing a difference. I
Hmm.
really, really love that. Hearing people's testimonies, reviews, it gives me a sense of secureness, and it tells me that I'm doing the right thing. All of these, my researches that I've done, and, you know, countless of sleepless nights, and, you know, doing everything for this business is paying off because people are coming to me saying thank you. They are coming to me and saying, hey, when I used the salve the other day, my blister was gone within the next day. You know,
Hmm.
really, really important to me. And that's like my favorite part of my business, definitely. And also making shea butters. I love making them.
Yeah, the hands-on,
Yes.
like
That's me.
nitty-gritty.
I am hands-on all the way.
Yeah.
My least favorite would have to be marketing. I have a degree in my bachelor's degree.
Girl.
I also have my MBA.
Yeah.
So being that, business administration is all about, it has marketing and things like that and how to run your business. Marketing has never been my thing. Never. It's not that I hate it, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I feel like it's so time consuming and it takes away from me having to make more products. Like I said, I wear many hats in my business, but at the same time, marketing has been the hardest thing that I had to do here for my business.
Yeah.
Marketing, promoting. I just like, oh my God, where's the time? Where's the time? So
Yeah.
I will have to say that's my least favorite. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
That's interesting because I see people in the comments too, and I agree with one of the comments. Like, as far as like loving marketing, like I get it for some people, it's
Yeah.
like I already got to do this, that, and the third. Like now I got to turn around and I have to create content and I got to
Yeah.
post this content. And
Yes.
now everybody's going to TikTok, so I got to make a
Oh my
TikTok
God.
and I got to
Yeah.
post TikToks, and it's a lot. I personally I enjoy creating content, so and marketing for the most part. But yeah, like I get why it's just a headache at times too. And
Yeah.
every
I'd
time you
rather
turn
be in the
around,
background.
huh?
I said, I'd rather be in the background making my butters and my products and,
No, but
stressing
yeah.
over the next oil rather than
Hmm.
marketing.
I absolutely get that. I absolutely get that. If you never ever need help with marketing, know who to come
Thank you.
to, girl, because I will gladly. But my last question to you is, what is your favorite song right now that gets you going and motivated when it comes time to work on your business? Like, what is the I need to get amped, I need to get myself, I need to make butters. Like, what's your go-to song right now? It doesn't have to be your favorite of all time, but your go-to.
It's actually one of my favorite songs right now. Well, forever. It's Beyonce Mood Forever or Mood Forever. Oh my goodness, that song,
Mhm.
I love her, first of all. I love everything about Beyonce. She is the queen. But that song, the words, everything about that song is a mood. Literally, I put it
Mhm.
on and I get going. I get my butters done. I dance around when I do my inventory. That is like my absolute favorite song. I mean, the entire track, Gift of Life, I love it, but that song is literally a mood and I just love it. So that has to be like my number one song when I'm feeling like, okay, I don't feel like doing anything, and I put that song on. I get so many things done, just by listening to music, but that song definitely gets me going.
So since that's your, hype song, we're gonna play it on the outro. But thank you,
Yeah.
Janee. I
Thank you
appreciate
so much for
you.
having me. I truly
CEO of
appreciate you
Herba
guys.
Fusion. Check her out if you have, even if you don't have skin problems, if you just want some feel good self care externally, hit her up. She has
Yes,
good
yes,
products. I've
yes.
used the oil. I've used the salve. It's
Thank you.
bomb.
Thank you. 100% affordable. Go on my website. I have all the butters back in stock. The face wash and everything else is coming pretty soon. But thank you guys so much for your support. I truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I appreciate you too.
No problem, love.
Thank you.
Mood forever. This
That's
is
my
how we.
song.
This is how we exit in.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And it's
Thank you
gonna
so
let me
much.
turn this down so y'all can hear me. This is gonna be up on YouTube probably by tomorrow. I'm gonna post it on the page, so if anybody missed the beginning, feel free to rewatch. Thank you
Yay.
so much
Thank you.
for being a part. Thank you everybody that's tuned in, and one love. Follow Goddess Flow,
Thank you
y'all.
so much. Thank y'all.
Later.